And we want to welcome everybody here. Fuller Digital broadcasting from OABCIG High School here in Ida Grove, home of the Falcons, as the Falcons get done with their warm-ups, get ready to head out. Last instructions from the coaches. We await our Star Spangled Banner. Falcons taking on East Sac County Raiders tonight, our neighbors to the east, who jumped up and bit the Falcons last year in this game, 13-12. We'll talk a little bit about that as we get ready to go through. We'll be right back with some stats, keys to the game, some coaches' notes. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll be right back. Fuller Digital Solutions.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
My name's Tyson from Larry Beckman Motors. We've been here for over 50 years, 3 generations, here every day. We're a full-line Chrysler dealer, so Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and then we also are a full-line Ford dealer. We have a great service department. We service a big area, a full-line Chrysler tech and a full-line Ford tech, do a lot of oil changes and services, and we wash your car and vacuum it every oil change. We are a small-town dealer, and we treat people with respect. We want them to feel comfortable and try to treat people the way we would want to be treated.
And back here at the stadium, OABCIG High School, just to run down East Sac County, a senior-laden team last year, a much younger team this year. They opened up the year against IKM Manning, tough-fought loss at East Sac County, 49-34. They lose to IKM Manning, but put a lot of points on the board. Leading passer so far this year, quarterback Sam Julin, a senior. He's 13 for 21, threw for 132 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception in that opening game. Led the team in rushing as well, 19 rushes for an impressive 128 yards, averaged almost 7 yards a carry. He's followed by Landon Grindle, who carried the ball 17 times, 57 yards, just over 3 yards a carry. Leading receivers for East Sac County, who liked what they did on offense. Last Friday night, Dawson Allen, a sophomore, 5 catches for 41 yards, and Jack Gullett, a senior, 3 catches for 48 yards. Allen, the sophomore, caught 2 touchdown passes from Julin in that game. Leading tacklers, all with over 9 tackles in that game, Dawson Allen, Gabe King, and Jack Gullett. Non-district action here in Ida Grove. East Sac's led by head coach Eric McCullough, assistant coach Jason Phillips. They are Class 1A, District 2. And when these teams are done with their non-district games, they'll move on to the district slate for the East Sac County. That includes Eagle Grove, Emmitsburg, Manson, Northwest Webster, Pocahontas area, and Sioux Central, Sioux Rapids. Second year in the district assignments, so next year all the teams in the smaller classes will get new non-district games. So we'll say goodbye to a few of these teams we played the last couple of years. East Sac County last year, they lose their first game of the year, 19-15, in a close win to IKM Manning. Falcons travel to East Sac, kind of on a high note, high-flying offense, but with a lot of new players in starting positions. And they lost last year to East Sac 13-12 in just a strange game that people will be talking about for a long time. As Falcons, 4 turnovers in that game, had the lead in the fourth quarter, and just couldn't hang on. Long field goal at the end of that game as the Falcons lose by 1 point in that game. We'll pause for our national anthem and be back in about a minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
And a nice national anthem out there under the direction of Jacob Welper here, the Falcon Band, with good numbers this year, led on the podium by drum major and starting quarterback Bryson Kohler. Sure appreciate all the work they do. Moving on with East Sac here, just to finish out our thoughts. Eric McCullough thought the Raiders came out well offensively last week for the first time in a while. They had over 350 yards of offense. He knows things are going to be different defensively as they face this wide open attack here from OABCIG, where IKM Manning would line it up and run it as many times as you let him. Last year was a great win against the Falcons. Real physical matchup as the Falcons just couldn't get it done in the end. And again, that long field goal to give East Sac a big victory in the series. He said he thinks discipline's going to be the key defensively, especially they need to minimize mistakes and obviously minimize turnovers on offense. But, that's something every coach says, so take that for what it's worth. And offensively, they're going to really try to run the ball tonight, keep that Falcon offense off the field. For the Falcons, they started out the year 1-0, go long road trip to Esterville Lincoln Central last week. They win 47-20. Game never really in doubt. Esterville Lincoln Center kind of controlled the third quarter as Coach Allen and the Falcons tried to build some depth and sub some younger Falcons in. Esterville Lincoln Central kind of took advantage of that. Falcons take control again in the fourth quarter, put up 47 points, and really a no-doubter up there in non-district play. Coaches for the Falcons, Larry Allen, assistant coach Travis Cheezick. He'll call the defenses. Jason DeJean, Jeff Spots, and Derek Doherty finishes out that coaching staff for the Falcons. Stats-wise in that first game for the Falcons, Bryson Kohler, no surprise, 23 for 40, 306 yards, 3 touchdowns, 13 yards per completion. Most importantly, no interceptions, which is going to be key here for the Falcons moving forward. Rushing for the Falcons, Andrew Parks led the team with 9 rushes and 75 yards. Averaged over 8 yards a carry and really broke a big one there in the second half. Kind of broke the game open. Cade Spots came in a few times. He rushed 10 times for 59 yards, including a 20-yarder that got things going in the first half, and he scored a touchdown. And Bryson Kohler, the quarterback, ended up rushing or scrambling 11 times, 31 yards, just 2.8 yards a carry. And we'll get ready to kick off. Got a couple little technical difficulties to take care of here. We'll do that. And I think we've got the right teams up here now. And there's our kickoff. Flag on the kickoff. Going to be out of bounds as the Falcons continue to sort out new special teams this year with the graduation of Kelton Ladwig. I asked him tonight if he wanted to kick. He didn't say said he probably wasn't up for it, but I know we've got the wrong logo up here on the field, folks. I'll try to take care of that for you here in just a second. There's a give to the outside. That's Carson Schmidt, the sophomore. He'll run around the corner. A good gain. It's going to go for about 7. Make it second down and a long 3. Snap, shotgun formation, coming around the left side, nowhere to go. Falcon defense wraps him up. Inside linebacker Cade Spots with the stop there. He'll lose a yard. He's going to make it 3rd and 4. So Falcons do the job after giving up a nice gain on first down. And 3rd and 4 here. First test for both the offense and the defense. About the 41-yard line of East Sac County. Shotgun formation, sweep around the right side. That's the play they ran on first down, and he's going to get loose and run down the field. He's at the 30, all the way down to the 25-yard line. No flags on the play, because that's the play that they started the game off with, and pays dividends again. Long gainer there. So the Falcons going to have to examine how they're going to fight off those blocks on that side of the defense. Big gain all the way down to the 27. 1st and 10 now for East Sac County. And back to the left side. And now we're going to get a flag called. Cade Spots in for the loss. Big hit there. We'll see what the call is. Maybe a holding at the line. Yes, it is. A 10-yard penalty. It's from the original line of scrimmage, not from the spot of the foul. So that'll back East Sac County up. It'll be 1st and 20 from the Falcon 37. As they've had good success around the right side here. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. Ball snapped. Going to pass it out left. Short pass. Cornerback tries to break a couple tackles. Schmidt gets about 7, it looks like. It's going to be second down. Still double sticks. Second down about 14. On the near hash, we'll see what Coach McCullough draws up here. Now we're going to go 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation as this East Sac offense did put up. We talked about 350 yards of offense last time. There's a tackle made in the open field by the Falcon secondary. It's going to be a gain of about 4. And that gets them back to the original line of scrimmage, makes it 3rd and 10. So that penalty hurts. We'll see what they can get done on 3rd down here. As the Raiders offense has come out firing here, that penalty set them back about 10 yards, but still out on the field 3rd and 10, and maybe in 4-down territory. So you got 2 downs to get this 10 yards here. A snap and a give. Quarterback's going to keep it, actually. He gets swallowed up in the backfield. He's going to lose 3. I don't think East Sac's going to want to test the interior of that defense. And they got some returning linemen out there, as well as Spots and Hanson at your middle linebacker spots. And that's going to be stout there. You're going to have to get them on the edges, which is where they've made their hay so far tonight. But with that loss, makes it 4th and 13. Offense stays on the field. Two receivers right, 2 to the left. Shotgun quarterback. He'll take the snap straight back. Now scramble. Looks to throw. Nothing there. Finally dumps it away. Just kind of pitches it. The ball's kind of bobbled. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock. It'll give the Falcons the ball. Turnover on downs. 8:43 here in the first quarter, 0-0 our score. And the Falcon offense is going to get their first drive of the night here.
Falcons start on their 30-yard line.
First and 10 from their own 30. 8:43 left in the first quarter. Man in motion. Kohler gets it out. He's got it to J.J. Parks on the little swing pass. Parks is going to come up almost good enough for a first down. We'll see where we're spotted here. It's going to be close. Be 2nd and 1.
Second down and 1.
Second and 1 here. You can do about anything. This is going to be Andrew Parks up the middle, it looks like.
Andrew Parks up the middle for the first down.
And Parks gets the carry. Good for about 6.
Tackle made by Dawson Allen.
So first 2 plays for the Falcons, 15 yards, 9 through the air, 6 on the ground. And the Falcons almost to midfield here, 1st and 10. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right for the Falcons. Kohler by himself in the backfield. He'll look, go straight down the middle. He's got a man wide open, and it's dropped.
Fastball's incomplete.
J.J. Parks screaming between the hashes. Andrew Parks screaming between the hashes, and Kohler just couldn't quite get it to him. Parks had his hands on it, but couldn't bring it in. That would have been a pretty big gain. 2nd and 10, but he was running wide open down the middle there. Now 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Man in motion. This is going to be Spots up the middle. Spots carries the ball for a good gain, gets about 8, almost 9. On that carry, Falcons still in business. 3rd and 2 now. 7:39 as the clock ticks here in the first quarter. No score. East Sac opened up with a nice drive and a few big plays. Penalty set them back. They turned the ball over on downs at the Falcon 30-yard line. 2 to the right, 2 to the left, and it's going to be a Falcon penalty. Going to be a 5-yard procedure, and that'll back them up, make it 3rd and 7. Kohler by himself, steps up in the pocket. He's got a man open, but overthrows him. Blake Corbin had it right on the boundary, waiting for that ball to kind of fall in. He'd found a spot in the zone, but incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th and 7, and that penalty sneaks up to bite the Falcons. Would have been 4th and 2. Some substitutions here for the Falcons. Looks like DeJean's going to come back to punt as the Falcons are at the 49, their own 49-yard line. 4th and 7. Coach Allen decides to play it safe here, we assume. You look for the fake, obviously. There's a snap back to DeJean. He gets a punt off. It's going to go out of bounds. See where they spot it, maybe around the 30-yard line. 32-yard line. .21-yard punt there for the Falcons. And East Sac's going to take over as both teams have come out, done some nice things on offense, eventually sputtered and had to give the ball back to the other team. We'll see what East Sac does here. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Julian's the quarterback, man in motion. They're going to come around the right side again. Had good luck with that so far, and there's a productive play. Goes for about 5. Falcons looked to almost stop that in the backfield, but couldn't quite get it done. Nice block thrown by an East Sac Raider out there. And it's 2nd and a long 4. East Sac back out in formation. The quick give up the middle, swallowed up by that Falcon defensive line.
Stop made by John Cruz.
John Cruz was there first, All-State defensive lineman. He anchors those big boys inside. Mom's got a cowbell at the game tonight. She's not sitting too far from the press box, so if things get crazy, you might hear it. I told her she needed to keep it down tonight, but then she showed me that great big cowbell she got for Christmas. It's got John's number right on it, so she's ready to ring that thing. 3rd and 5 now for East Sac. Man in motion to the right. Julian drops back to pass. He's got a man open through his hands. Falls to the turf, and that'll bring up 4th and 5. We'll see. We've got a flag down, maybe. So receiver kind of came open there in the middle, but we may have a defensive hold here, maybe on the Falcons. They're going to talk about it, see what they want to do. Falcons defended it nicely. It wasn't a bad throw by the quarterback, but the ball just went through the receiver's hands. So automatic first down, 15-yard penalty. Hit on a defenseless receiver is the call. Safety point of emphasis the last couple years in high school football. If you're going to hit that receiver, you got to put your hands out first. You hit them with your shoulder when they're in the air trying to catch a ball, it's going to be a penalty. So automatic first down. Now East Sac comes around the left side, and again, nothing there, no gain. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. East Sac on the Falcon side of the field at the 48-yard line, 2nd and 10. Benefits from a 15-yard penalty where the Falcons had got East Sac in a 4th down situation, but a defenseless receiver hit was called and gave him a first down. And on that play, East Sac gets about 9 plus. The officials are deciding where to spot the ball here, and they're going to say first down.
First down.
Well, maybe bring it out for no measurement, just waiting for the chain gang to move there. Now 1st and 10 from the 38. 4:30 left here in the first quarter. Both teams have moved the ball. Both teams have had costly penalties. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Shotgun snap. It's going to be a give up the middle, and nothing there. And, you know, I guess you got to say, they keep testing that middle. Falcons have been really good there, but maybe you keep doing it just to keep them honest, as there doesn't seem to be much in terms of space for running up the middle. Now 2nd and 10 from the 38. We're under 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, and this is just what East Sac wants. They're going to milk this clock. They're going to try to run the ball and keep the Falcon offense off the field. Now we get a stoppage by our official. And they're going to ask number 8 to come off the field. He'll walk off the field. Hopefully he's all right. Quick substitution there. It was the senior Jack Gullett. The officials asked him to come off the field. He was lined up and ready to play, but too far away from us to see exactly what was going on. Now 2nd and 10. Man in motion. It's going to come around the left side. Falcons got to fill the gap. Not able to do it before they gain about 6 yards. And the Falcons have a player down. He seems to be in some pain. We'll take an injury timeout here. Back in 30 seconds, you're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes offers many different services. At their funeral homes, they explain the many different options in personalizing your service, then allowing you to make your own decisions. Their training and experience have prepared them to guide you through a very difficult time. They are committed to providing meaningful ceremonies to help you honor and remember the one that you have lost with a personalized service or for pre-planning your own funeral. Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes is a proud supporter of OABCIG.
And up and off the field. Brady Watkins may be there. He walked off the field. Hopefully he's all right. He'll get checked out. Mike Spetman down there for the Falcons. Assisted a lot of the local teams and kids nursing injuries. Stops at all the schools. We sure appreciate all the work he does. 3rd and 4. Figure East Sac might have 2 plays to get this, so they could run it both times if they wanted to. Man in motion. Head to the right. And quarterback naked around the left side. It's going to gain a little bit. Now a flag flies. That's going to stop the clock. We'll see where they spot the football and then see where this flag leaves the Falcons. So they ran everybody to the right. Julian then runs around to the left by himself. Really just one blocker, wide receiver out there trying to catch the Falcons. And I'd like to see that maybe they had him there for a second. Anyway, nevertheless, we get a holding call on the Raiders, and that'll back them up 10 yards. And that one might hurt. It's going to make it 3rd and 14 as they'll replay this down. As they were in business all the way down, almost inside the Falcons' 30. Now 3rd and 14 from the 41. Changes the play call here a little bit for Coach Eric McCullough from East Sac County. Falcons come out in a 3-man front. East Sac County, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Quarterback rolls out to his right. He's going to get sacked in the backfield and taken down for a loss. He'll lose 4. It's the Falcon defense. Make that a coverage sack. Falcon secondary covers up all the receivers. That was a pass all the way. Nowhere to go for the quarterback, and he gets swallowed up. It's going to be 4th and 17 now from the 45-yard line. And I think you punt here, and McCullough does send the punt team out. First punt of the night here for East Sac. We're going to go under 2 minutes left here in this first quarter with neither team getting to the red zone yet. There's a snap, good snap, and a punt put up, but it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a short one, just at about where the first down marker was. We'll see where they spot it. And they're going to put that right at about the 25-yard line. Falcons will have 1st and 10. Just the second drive for the Falcons here in the game. 2 minutes left here in the quarter. There's a pass out and complete to Corbin. It's going to go for about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Snap and give up the middle. Andrew Parks barrels forward for about 3 or 4. That'll make it 3rd and about 2 for the Falcons.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Falcons usually do some damage through the air, but they've done a nice job on the ground so far tonight. Now we'll hit 1 minute left here in this quarter. Falcons at their own 33. They've got it 3rd and 2. Kohler brings them to the line. Little tight end set here. Jumbo set for the Falcons. It's going to be a give to Parks. Lead blocks from, looks like Hansen and Spots. And that's going to be enough for a first down. They'll stop the clock, move the sticks.
Chester on the tackle.
First and 10 for the Falcons. 35 seconds left here in this first quarter. No score. Second Falcons drive of the night. There's Parks weaving his way through some East Sac defenders. He'll move forward.
Andrew Parks up the middle. Short
Andrew gets about 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Julian on the tackle.
So Parks getting the brunt of the carries here early. We'll run down to our first quarter. I think Coach Allen's content just to let this one click through. 2 seconds, 1 second, and no snap. We'll take a break. It's 0-0.
That's the end of our first
Falcons are knotted up here with the East Sac County Raiders after 1 quarter. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Back in time at the pharmacy, where every drink is served with a straw and a smile. Relive the good old days at this classic coffee house and soda fountain in Ida Grove. Whether you're in the mood for a delicious coffee or a refreshing drink, we've got you covered. Step up to the soda fountain and choose from a variety of flavors to create the perfect old-fashioned soda that will send you back to your childhood. Our classic atmosphere featuring antique signage makes the pharmacy the perfect place to spend time with your friends and family. So step back in time at the pharmacy in Ida Grove, where great memories are made.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
Teams switch sides. We start our second quarter here with a 0-0 tie here. Falcons have the ball at their own 43. As this clock has really ticked down on both teams. Both teams been content to run the ball for the most part, other than a few penalties. The clock hasn't stopped too much, just a couple incompletions by either team. Penalties costly to both teams there in that first quarter. Now Kohler's going to come out to his left, and he'll get the first down, but there's going to be a penalty in the backfield. And again, Falcons are going to go from 2nd and 6 to 2nd and 16.
Second down from the 31-yard line.
Bunch set all the way out to the left for Kohler. Now he looks, and he's got a man open. Incomplete. Right at the first down stick was Jax DeJean, but he had to slide to get it. Ball fell a little short. Makes it 3rd and 17 with 11:45 left here in the second quarter. And there's a run by Jax. He's coming around. He's going to get a first down. Going to head down the field and get pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Jax DeJean with about a 27-yard.
First and 10 is 35-yard line.
27-yard reception for DeJean gets the Falcons in business. Now Spots up the middle, and he'll rumble and stumble. He's hard to bring down. Big kid there coming out of the backfield. Spots goes for 15.
Jack going on the tackle.
And now the Falcons can go in a hurry. You get that first down, you can kind of up the tempo a little bit. 11-14 left here. Falcons 1st and 10 at the Raiders' 20-yard line. There's a quick out to J.J. Parks. Makes the first man miss. He'll get a first down and more. Headed towards the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. J.J. Parks, no flags down. Falcons on the board with 11:01. 11:01 in the second quarter. J.J. Parks rumbles in. And the Falcons going to go for 2 here, as last year the kicking was a little interesting. And with a short week with the holiday, not a whole lot of time to practice. So the coach decides we're just going to go for 2 here. And after that touchdown, we'll take a short break. Falcons lead 8-0, 11:01 left here in the second quarter. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Horn Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site, allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
Kohler with a long kickoff there, fielded by East Sac, and Brady Watkins lets him go nowhere. Stops him right where he caught it. It's going to be 1st and 10 for East Sac. From about the 20-yard line, Falcons lead 8-0. So Falcons offense finally got off the schneid and got things done there with some big plays from Kate Spots, J.J. Parks, and Jax DeJean. The quarterback keeper is going to go around the left side. Falcons are chasing. It'll be a gain of about 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Jack Gilbert, Caden Spetman on the tackle.
So Falcons only 2 drives in that first quarter. One ended up giving it up on downs, and then they had to punt. That second quarter, or that third drive they had, really where they seemed to get things going. Kind of did that last week too, as the offense warmed up and got the defense on the heels a little bit. Falcon offense started to fly a little bit. 3 receivers right. Now a man in motion. It's going to be give around the left side. And Schmidt runs hard. He's going to get a first down. Do we have a flag down? We'll see what the official says here. Chain gang. So illegal motion called on East Sac. Chain gang's already moved, so they're going to have to do some quick math to get back to where they're supposed to be. So I didn't see the flag. Of course, I can't see much here behind this screen and stuff, but But it'll take the officials a little while to reset these sticks. Original line of scrimmage was 1st and 10 at the 20 to start with. And then it was 2nd and 6. So it's that line judge over there. It's his job to run that chain gang. I think he's got them exactly where they're supposed to be, but doesn't seem to be either coach too upset about it, so I guess we'll just go with it. 2nd down and 14. Pass to the outside. Well defended, and a good open field tackle there. Andrew Parks makes the tackle in space. If he breaks that tackle, he goes for several more yards. That gets them still behind the sticks, 3rd and 11. 9:23 left here in the second quarter, and the Falcons leading 8-0. So 3rd and 11. Kind of feel like this is a big 3rd down already for East Sac, as they don't want to give the Falcons a short field here. Julian back to pass. Looks left, looks right. That's going to be an interception. DeJean's got it. He's going to come all the way across the field. See if he can get some blockers out in front. I don't see anybody getting him. It's going to be a pick 6. Jax DeJean from about the 35-yard line of East Sac. As good rush by the Falcon defensive line gets Julian. He looked left and then he looks right. Nowhere to go. Gambled and threw it between the coverages, and DeJean from his safety position able to pick that up and take it all the way around the field. Puts the Falcons up 14-0. Point after attempt upcoming here. We'll see the Falcons are going to go for 2 again. There'll be spots in the backfield with Kohler. Kohler backs, looks to his left, fires in. Nothing there, misses his receiver. That'll leave it at 14-0 with 8:42 left in our second quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ida Bowl. Fun and fantastic food in one location. Some of the reviews you'll find, the food is always great and comes in generous portions. The service is awesome. They are so accommodating. A great place for a family celebration. Check out their Facebook page and you'll see what I'm talking about. Featuring daily lunch specials, superb supper options, and stick around for the bowling. It'll be a strike every time when you roll into Ida Bowl in Ida Grove.
Back here at OABCIG High School here in Ida Grove, home of the Falcons. 30-yard pick 6 by Jax DeJean puts the Falcons up 14-0. 8:42 left here in the second quarter. It's a good kick put up and returned by East Sac. Falcons able to bring him down right at about the 29 or 30-yard line. East Sac's going to come back out. And danger time for them as they want to run the ball, but the Falcon defense is kind of stiffened up a little bit there, especially in the middle. Been nothing there the whole game so far. They've had some success on the outside. Coach McCoy is not going to want to put the ball in the air too much. Although this East Sac County team did come out and put up quite a few yards on IKM last week. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation, low snap given to the running back, and he'll run hard, run forward for about 7 on first down. Good gain for East Sac County. It's going to make it 2nd and 3. There's a keeper around the right side, nothing doing. Short gain on the play. And brings up third and a long 3. Parks on the tackle there.
Third down and 3, maybe 4.
Falcons with some defensive substitutions here. Defense has played well, giving up some yards, bend but not break so far here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Julian in this shotgun formation. He'll snap it man in motion. And the give is around the left side. Cuts up. Nice cut there. Got some momentum going just about to the first down marker. It's going to be third and half a yard here. Big decision time. Oh, they're going to give him a first down. So the chain crew will reset and the clock will roll. 7:10 left here in the second quarter. As East Sac has put some drives together here in the middle of the field. When the field's gotten shorter, that's when they've had trouble. Of course, that big interception return by Jax DeJean for a touchdown for the Falcons. Really a big difference maker so far here in the second quarter. And that's going to be swallowed up right in the backfield. Quarterback barely got it away. Spots comes on a blitz, finished up by Cruz, I believe. So 2nd and 14 behind the sticks again for East Sac. This is where you don't want to put the ball in the air too much. That Falcon secondary has proved tough. There's a quarterback keep up the middle. Nice play, big hole. He's going to run for about 8. It's going to make it 3rd and about 7. Gets half of that back. Nice play on 2nd down. Makes this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. Still on their side of the field. Ball spotted at about the 42.5-yard line for East Sac. And we'll see what defense Coach Chizek draws up here. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. That's been a formation East Sac's been in a lot tonight. Julian in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, man in motion. This has gone around the right or the left side. It does again. Falcons have seen that too many times tonight. They're going to bottle that up, and he'll lose yards. It's going to make it 4th and a long 9. We'll see what Coach McCullough does here as we go under 5 minutes left here in a quick-moving first half here at Ida Grove, OABCIG High School. And East Sac will come out in the punt formation. Corbin and J.J. Parks back to receive here. As East Sac County punts from their own 40-yard line. Good snap. Decent punt up in the air. Fair catch called for by Corbin, and he'll take it at about the 27. The Falcon yard line will come out 1st and 10 from their own 26. .434 left here in the second quarter. Falcons have had the ball 3 times, gave it up on downs once, punted once, scored a touchdown once, and Jax DeJean with a pick 6 gets us to our 14 points. There's Kohler, quick pass out to Parks. Parks is going to go for about 11, as once he gets the ball, he's quickly down the field. And that's a quick 12 yards, puts the ball at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Falcons, 4:28 left here in the second quarter. Trips to the left, DeJean way out to the right. Kohler drops back and looks left. Now, all the way down, he's got DeJean by himself. That's going to be a catch. And he dropped it. They're going to say it was incomplete. Looked to be a great play as Kohler put one in the air. It's about 30 yards or more. And DeJean was just falling between the zone, between the corner and the safety. Looked to be able to get some hands on it, but incomplete. 4:20 left here in the second quarter. Receivers stacked to the right and the left here for Kohler. 2nd down and 10. Quick pass out to Parks. Parks makes the first man miss, breaks another tackle, and he'll go for another 12. Now we're going to get a flag here. There's a little extracurricular activity on the sideline here between one of the Raiders and Jack Gilbert, maybe. Jack Gilbert was out of bounds when they threw that flag. We'll see what they decide. And still waiting for a decision from the officials. Falcons are kind of backing up like it's on them, but no announcement yet from our white hat. It's unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Falcons. It was after the play. So the discussion up here is if it was after the play, should be a first down, we believe. And they do. Signal it first down. So Falcons backed way up 15 yards. It's 1st and 10, but they're back at their own 40 here. 4:14 left here in the second quarter. Stacks to the right and left. The Gids to Andrew Parks up the middle. Does a good job fighting forward for yards. Parks gets about 7. Makes it 2nd down and 3. See if the Falcons can erase some of this penalty here. Get back to the east side, the East Sac side of the field. It's going to be a give up the middle and power formation for the Falcons. Andrew Parks rumbling and stumbling. He had blocks from Spots and Bodie Hansen, I believe, on that. And he goes forward for about 15. 14 yards give him. So the Falcons have put up good numbers on the ground and in the air here. 1st and 10 from the East Sac 41-yard line. It's about where the Falcons were when they took that unsportsmanlike penalty a few plays ago. Now trips to the right. Kohler's going to roll to his right and look downfield. He's got DeJean deep in that pattern, but throws that out of bounds. No chance for a catch there. Incomplete. Clock stops with 3:16. 2nd down and 10 for the Falcons from the East Sac 41. Again, the power formation, little J-back action here from the Falcons. And that give's going to go up the middle, but short there. About a 2-yard gain for Andrew Parks. That'll make it 3rd and 8. So in that formation, the Falcons bring in some bigger guys to block there, kind of from a tight end position or a wingback position, and just leave 2 single wide receivers on either side. And it's worked well so far tonight. That's the first time East Sac's really bottled that up. Now we go 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Kohler's got Parks with him in the backfield. And fake to Parks. Now roll out to the left. Shot delivered. Nice pass by Kohler. And Gilbert's got it. Good enough for a first down. 18-yard gainer for Gilbert. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. 2:33 left here as the clock starts to run. Drop back from Kohler. He's got plenty of time. Now he's looking to get sacked and just gets across the line of scrimmage. Maybe not even that. I think it'll go for a rush. Short gain of about half a yard. 2nd and 10, basically, for the Falcons. 2:10 left here. Falcons in no hurry with 2 minutes left and at the East Sac 21-yard line. It's going to be a quarterback draw all the way right up the middle. Kohler evades some tacklers. He's going to get to the pylon and score. 21-yard rush by Kohler. And it looks like we've got a flag down. And a holding penalty on the Falcons. Erase the touchdown by Kohler. So that would have put the Falcons up 3 scores. We'll see where that puts the ball back to. If that hold happened. Past the line of scrimmage, I believe. So we'll see where we go to. So the Falcons are going to lose about 7 yards. Behind the sticks, so it's going to be 2nd and 17 or so. And we've got an injured player down on the field. We'll take a short break. 14-0, Falcons driving, 1:51 left in the second quarter. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Who exactly are the Ida County Cattlemen? Right. It's those guys and gals grilling juicy burgers and unbelievable steaks at local events. But that's just the beginning. The Ida County Cattlemen are a group dedicated to promoting the cattle industry, working on regulatory solutions, expanding education, and supporting the local kids and communities. Beef, it's what's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Thank you for supporting the Ida County Cattlemen, proud sponsors of this broadcast.
And the East Sac player walked off the field under their own power, by their own volition. Always good news. Falcons are going to have about a 2nd and 17 here when we start the clock from the East Sac 27. Empty backfield for the Falcons. Kohler looks to get it short to DeJean. He's got it with some blockers out in front. Back and forth. He's going to get the first down and go out of bounds. Nice play there by DeJean and the blockers. Jacks with a gain of about 20 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons. DeJean's 2nd catch of the night. And 1st and 10 from the 9-yard line. 1:40 left here in the second quarter. This will be a give to Parks. He looks to get up the middle. And is he across the goal line? We'll see. Marked short. It's about to the 3-yard line. We'll give him a gain of about 6 there. Now 2nd and 2. 2nd and goal from the 2. Clock's going to tick under 1 minute here as Falcons are going to take their time, so East Sac doesn't have much to deal with if they get the ball back here in the second quarter. So we're headed to halftime. There's a pass from Kohler and bounced. J.J. Parks was out there wide open, and Kohler just threw one in the dirt, which happens sometimes. Goes incomplete. Sometimes when that guy's wide open out there, you really want to get the ball to him quick. In that case, just fell a little short. Now 3rd and 2 for the Falcons. Clock stops on the incompletion, leading 14-0. 54 seconds left here in the second quarter. Third and 2, stacks to the right, one receiver to the left. Falcons are going to run, and in for the touchdown. Andrew Parks for 2 yards makes our score 20-0. 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. As Parks has done the job on the ground for the Falcons here tonight. Just short of a 4-minute drive for the Falcons. And the 2-minute attempt here for the Falcons is going to be good. Quarterback keeper Kohler gets the 2. Flag on the play. Would have made it 22-0, but that'll back him up 5 yards and make him get this conversion from about the 7.
Conversion now from the 12-yard line.
Oh, it's a big penalty. 10-yard penalty. Now the Falcons from the 12. Kohler by himself in the backfield. Looks to find somebody. He's got somebody open, and it's dropped.
That falls incomplete. That makes the score OABCIG.
Blake Corbin had it. Maybe 2 open there, and he dropped it. 45 seconds left here in the second quarter. Falcon kick coming back. We'll take a short break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Ida Grove Chamber of Commerce is here to support local businesses, promote industry, and enhance our quality of life. Join us and become part of a network that champions for local success, from networking events to business resources, community improvement, and supporting one another. Just like this member list shows, we are growing together. Please check out our Facebook page and you'll see for yourself. The Ida Grove Chamber of Commerce, promoting, developing, growing.
Back here for our kickoff. Just a reminder, at halftime we'll do just a few commercials, and then we're going to come back. I'll give you the halftime stats as best as I've been able to add them up. I can tell you right now that Andrew Parks has had a very nice first half on the ground. J.J. Parks, nice half through the air, and defensively, Jack Stajine, a difference maker for the Falcons. 20-0, 45 seconds left here in our second quarter. Falcons content to kick this down the field. East Sac, well, that 40 seconds, we'll see what Coach McCullough wants to do with it. There's Kohler with the kick. Nice kick down to about the 10-yard line. And he's caught and quickly down. It's going to be a face mask penalty. Horse collar or a face mask. 2 flags down there. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So it's going to be about the 25-yard line is where that happened. That'll get him out. We'll see where that happened. We'll see where they spot the ball. A little further back there. Gets him at the 32-yard line. Falcons covered that kick nicely. Just had a hand in the wrong place on the tackle there. And East Sac County, the benefit of that. Falcons lead 20-0. East Sac County yet to score yet in this half. Man in motion. And they'll come back around the right side. A little counter action. Tackle made in the secondary by DeJean and Parks, but he goes for about 10. And East Sac County to the line quickly. They're at the 42-yard line. Clock ticks under 30 seconds here on this snap. East Sac, I believe, has all their timeouts. Quarterback's going to go to his left, find a man over the middle, missed tackle, but the player goes down. It seemed to be a missed tackle, but Gullett, who'd been hurt earlier, goes down after a gain of about 9, and he stays down. We've got an injury timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ida Grove Homes has been in business here since 1992. We sell modular and manufactured homes. We work with 2 different companies, Schultz and North Star System Built. You can customize what we have, or you can even bring in a plan of your own and they can modify it to make it work for you. But a walkthrough is really the best way to see what these homes are like. Currently we have 7 homes here, 3 North Star, 4 Schultz.
Check out your new dream home at Ida Grove Homes and online at idagrovehomes.com.
Ignite is a creative and flexible learning opportunity of the Shenandoah Community School District. Through Ignite, students and families can perfectly tailor an educational system that matches their own individual needs. So you might be wondering, who's Ignite for?
My name is Caitlin Widger and I am a hybrid student with Ignite. I'm Camden Vesley and I'm an Ignite student.
I am Alex Frazee and I am a hybrid student that has the opportunity to take Ignite courses.
Ignite is flexible, accessible, and inclusive of all students K through 12. So the only question is Ignite right for you?
2nd and 9 here coming out of the injury timeout. Jack Gullett, the senior, down for the 2nd time tonight as he's trying to tough it out there for the Raiders. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ball at the 49-yard line of the Falcons, 2nd and 1. So East Sac with 20 seconds and 3 timeouts has got a chance to do something here if things go right. It's a quick pass out for the first down, caught and out of bounds. Clock will stop. Nice play call, good execution there by the Raiders. Gets it down to about the 46, and they'll have 1st and 10 with 16 seconds left in the ballgame. Falcons come in tonight rated anywhere from 2nd to 10th or so in the state, depending on the polls you look at. Early in the season. Shotgun snap back for the Raiders. So we're going to get a hold in the backfield and a sack regardless. That's going to be a loss of 6 or better. 9 seconds left on the clock. Reamer in there on the action. We'll get a holding call as well. Falcons could So 9 seconds left. They'll spot this ball, and then they'll move the clock. Ball back on the Raiders side of the field at the 44.
Still 1st down for the Raiders.
1st and 20, and the Raiders content to let that clock run out. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes with some halftime statistics for you. Thank everybody for tuning in. Falcons lead 20-0 at halftime. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
What do most big box stores have that Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt doesn't? Well, pretty much nothing. Jim's is part of a nationwide buying group, so his availability of selection and pricing is as good if not better. But that's just the tip. Jim's offers full service like delivery, installation, making sure you understand your new appliance, and he can fix things when needed. Bigger than the big box stores? I'll let you decide. Jim's TV and Appliance at Odebolt, truly serving the area for more than 60 years. What word best describes your kitchen? Stunning, spacious, beautiful, maybe even functional. If you are considering a new kitchen that encompasses all of the above, it's time to call Kitchens and More by Melissa, your holiday kitchens dealer in Arthur. It all starts with your vision, which is brought to 3D life, then custom built and professionally installed by Melissa and Matt, working side by side with you on every detail. Kitchens and More by Melissa, a holiday kitchens dealer where quality products meet professional design.
Hi, I'm Mark Hansen, third generation dealer here at Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odybook. We have been family owned since 1925. Whether you're looking for that new Chevy or GMC or any other vehicle, please give us a call at Rex Chevrolet in Odybook or look us up online at rexchevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Mick at Mark Hansen's Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odybook. This year we celebrate 100 years of the Chevy truck, and Rex Chevrolet has been selling and servicing these trucks for over 90 of those 100 years. Stop by and see us for your next Chevy or GMC truck.
Tired of dealing with hard water issues? Unsure of what's in your drinking water? Make the clear choice today by calling Mum's Soft Water of Ida Grove, a family-owned and operated small business serving local Ida, Sac, Crawford, Monona, and Woodbury counties. From bottled water to water softening solutions, Mum's Soft Water is here to help. Celebrating more than 10 years in business, they welcome you to stop in or call today for all your water needs. Make the clear choice. Mum's Soft Water, Ida Grove. Success requires the right components. The good stuff. Your local Ida Grove Napa stocks top quality auto parts, tools, and equipment for your next project. They even have many items for heavy duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment, oftentimes in stock. Plus access to more than 160,000 different parts they can order and have it ready for you in no time. Napa service, Napa know-how, combined with Napa quality and selection. When you shop your local Ida Grove Napa, get the good stuff.
And back here while Mr. Welper gets the Falcon marching band going out there for the first home game of the season. Falcons 2 scoring drives, 4 drives altogether. First drive ended in giving up on downs in the East Sac County territory. Next drive ended up in a punt. After that, J.J. Parks scored a touchdown with a DeJean conversion. And that made the score 8-0. Then we had a DeJean interception, pick 6 from about the 30-yard line or so of East Sac County as they really put the rush on the quarterback. DeJean able to step in front of one. He returns it all the way to the house for the touchdown. Made our score 14-0. That was in the second quarter with about 8:42. Then the Falcons go on a nice drive. They take the ball with 4:34 left in the second quarter. Tick the clock all the way down to 50 seconds left is all they gave East Sac. Parks gets the ball in from 2 yards away. Point after try was no good. That gives us our score 20-0. Rushing for the Falcons, 8 carries, 46 yards for Andrew Parks as he's done a nice job. 3 carries, 34 yards for Cade Spots. And Kohler, I've got this wrong. He's got another big carry in there. Let's give him about 20 yards. He had 1 carry for 1 yard and then a nice scramble around the left side. Oh no, that got called back by a penalty. That's why it's not in there. He'd run for about 20 yards and a touchdown there on that last drive, but called back for a penalty, so he stuck just 1 rush for 1 yard. Receiving for the Falcons, Corbin with 1 catch for 4 yards. DeJean's got 2 catches for 47 yards. J.J. Parks really did a lot of damage in that first quarter. He's got 4 catches for 4 catches for about 50 yards and a touchdown sprinkled in there as well. Jack Gilbert with a big first down catch for 18 yards there in the first half. So Kohler's got 9 completions, and we'll add up that yardage there towards the end of the game. But good numbers for the Falcons, especially on the ground, and the Falcon offense doing their normal job through the air. A couple costly penalties, but they've gotten the job done for the most part, trying not to repeat that weird loss on the road at East Sac County last year, where they lost 13-12 at the lead in the fourth quarter. Not tonight, I don't think. They lead 20-0 at halftime, and we'll be back in about 6 minutes to start our second half. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
With over 22 counties in our membership area, we know sometimes you can't get to North Star Community Credit Union location in person. Our convenient mobile app allows you to access your account information from anywhere. You can deposit checks and even transfer funds to and from other financial institutions. Download the app for free for Apple and Android devices today. Rather talk to a person? No problem. Stop into any of our locations in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon, and our staff will be there to help. You can also find more information online at nsccu.org. Federally insured by NCUA. Other rates and fees may apply.
And back here, just under 3 minutes to go before we start our second half. Falcons lead 20-0 as they're able to score 2 touchdowns. J.J. Parks. J.J. Parks through the air, receiving touchdown. Andrew Parks on the ground, and a pick 6 from Jax DeJean. Real recap of our stats from our first half. Rushing, 46 yards on 8 carries for Andrew Parks, 34 yards for Cade Spots on 3 carries. Bryson Kohler, 1 little scramble to avoid the sack, 1 carry, 1 yard. Corbin had 1 reception for 4 yards. DeJean had 2 receptions for 47 yards. J.J. Parks, 4 receptions for 53 yards. Jack Gilbert, an important 1 reception. Gave the Falcons a big first down there late in the second quarter for 18 yards. Other things going on in the district. Falcon volleyball has played 6 matches. I don't have the results for all of them. They stand at 2-3 on the season. Wins over Okoboji, Sibley Ocheeden. Losses to Spirit Lake and Sheldon, and a big 5-set close loss to Alta Aurelia. They played West Monona earlier this week. They play in a tournament on Saturday, and then they travel to Kingsley Pearson on the 10th here early next week. Cross country had some medalists in the Southeast Valley Invite. Hunter Meyer, the junior, was 12th. Gabriel Bergman, a freshman, was 19th, and Addie Lomholt, a freshman, 15th in cross country. Cross country coming up on the 14th. They'll run in the Invitational up at the Holstein Country Club. As far as the other activities go, at the high school anyway, Fine Arts, September 15th, Mid-Bell 5th grade music night. So if you have a young one, 5th grader interested in band and looking to rent that instrument, Mid-Bell Music comes all the way down from Sioux City and does a nice demonstration, makes things real affordable. We appreciate them coming down, and good luck to all the new 5th graders starting band this year. Also on the 18th, those interested in participating in All-State will have a pre-All-State rehearsal and workshop on September 18th at Bishop Heelan. Clock hits 0. Players out on the field, ready to start our second half, where the Falcons lead 20-0. Scoreless first quarter to start the game. Falcons took possession at the end of the first quarter, and that drive, with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, ended up being about a 6-minute drive. That ended up being the Falcons' first touchdown of the game, as they took that ball in the first quarter but didn't score till the second. Falcons put up 20 all in the second quarter. East Sac's going to kick the ball off here.
Falcons to receive the second half kickoff by Asher Lawler.
First half just took over just an hour as the clock really ticked away there through the first quarter and partway through the second. Slowed down a little bit. There's a kick by Lawler's going to be fielded by the up man, and he's going to go ahead and take it and have a shot at getting some yards here to the 40. Still on his feet, gets put out of bounds at about, still running right at about midfield. Nice job. Andrew Parks says, "You're going to kick it to me, I'm going to run it." And Falcons in business here right at midfield at their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10. So nice return by Parks there. Dangerous runner to have as your up man there. Not going to be able to kick it short and just hope for a fair catch. He's going to take it, I guarantee it. And here comes Kohler. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, shotgun formation. Looks like he's got Spots in the background with him. Fake to Spots. Ball's going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage, trying to get it to DeJean on the short side of the field here. You know that's got to be disappointing as the Falcon coaches get together at halftime, feel like they've got some plays they really think will work, and gets knocked down at the line of scrimmage. As DeJean had caught that and may have been able to go for a ways after he broke a tackle possibly. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. There's going to be a handoff to Spots. Hard runner up the field. He's going to get almost 10. Give him 8. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Spots with 34 yards in the first half. Now 42. Now we've got a flag down. False start called on the offense. That'll take a 3rd and a long one back to 3rd and 6.
3rd down, 6 now for the Falcons.
Falcons still on the East Sac side of the field at the 47-yard line as we just get done with our first minute here in the 3rd quarter. There's another give to Spots. He runs ahead past the marker. It's going to be good for a first down.
Tackle made by Cade Snyder.
Gain of about 8 there for Cade. Two receivers left, 2 to the right. Corbin in motion. Kohler snaps it back, gets it to DeJean. Little knife play there. DeJean able to make the catch. Not too much blocking to be had there, but he'll get a nice gain for about 8. Maybe 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Spots with a short carry. No gain on the play. Clock stops here. Incomplete pass. 9:45 is going to be 4th and 4 for the Falcons. So big 4th down for the Falcons here as they want to keep things going, put the pressure on East Sac. East Sac defense going to come across the line there. Falcons may get a first down out of this. Encroachment called on East Sac, and Falcons get a cheap one there. It's going to be 1st and 10. First down by penalty at the 27-yard line. 9:44 to go here as the official winds the clock. 1st and 10 Falcons. And Spots going to take it off the right side, running hard, protecting that ball with 2 hands. Spots gets about 8 or 9 there. Give him 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Falcons. Three receivers left, 1 to the right. Spots blocks for Kohler. Kohler gets it out to Corbin. Corbin's going to get the first down. Gets the ball all the way down to about the 10-yard line. It's going to be a rollout here by Kohler. Kohler fires to the end zone. He's got a man. It's Jax DeJean from the 11-yard line. Touchdown, Falcons. Now we're going to try to kick one. It was a little ugly last week. We're going to give it a shot again. That's going to be a bad snap. DeJean's going to pick it up. He'll pass it into the end zone. Right, no good.
That ball's incomplete for the two-point conversion. Takes the score. OABCIG.
And Falcons lead 26-0. 8:54 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions in Ida Grove and Battle Creek, their purpose is to grow our world from the ground up. They are the area's leading expert on crop inputs, services, and solutions. After all, they've been here since 1981. Nutrien plays a critical role in feeding the future by helping growers like you maximize yields. Nutrien Ag Solutions of Ida Grove and Battle Creek, moving the agricultural industry forward today and for generations to come. Nutrien Ag Solutions, proud supporters of the OABCIG School District and communities.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Back here, Falcons lead 26-0 after the touchdown and failed two-point conversion. Will be taken at about the 20 out to about the 31-yard line. Falcons make the stop. East Sac's first possession of the third quarter in the second half is going to start with 8:49 left here in the third quarter. Falcon defense has been good tonight. They've given up some yardage, but been able to get stout when they need to, and benefited from a couple East Sac penalties where they shot themselves in the foot as well. Two receivers right, two receivers left. Julian by himself in the backfield. He's going to look to his left. And a short gainer to the outside receiver as he cuts towards the middle of the field. Goes for about 3. It's going to be second and a long 7.
Brings up second down.
East Sac County content to let this play clock run a little bit. Try not to let this game get out of hand. A man in motion. It's going to be quarterback around the right side. He looks down the field. It's got a man. And the ball's going to be caught for a first down. Defense was there, but nice delivery by Julian. And receiver able to snag it and get down. Flag on the play. Right now it'd be first and 10 from about the 43. Officials are going to talk about the flag. See what our head official says here. Penalty decline, defensive holding on the Falcons. Coach McCullough is going to decline that penalty, take the first down. Ball at the East Sac County 43-yard line, first and 10. Going to 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Run up the middle for a short gain of about 2. It'll be second and 8.
Short gain by Grindle. Post of Falcons in on the tackle.
East East Sac quickly to the line this time. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to come around to his left, and he'll be tackled in the backfield. Somebody came around the outside from a defensive end or outside linebacker position. That's going to be Cade Spots with a sack. And they'll lose 7 yards there. Make it 3rd and 15. A few sacks here tonight. Tackles for losses by that Falcon defense. Cade Spots being in there on more than one. Now 3rd and 15. We'll see what the Raiders draw up here. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 way to the right. DeJean out there in single coverage on him. Quarterback drops back and looks, gets in trouble, gets out to the right. And he'll have to run. Falcons will get him for a short gain. He'll gain of about 5.
Julian on the carry, goes out of bounds, brings up 4th down.
And that'll make it about 4th and 9 now on the East Sac side of the field. They're at their own 44, 43 and a half, and they're going to have to punt the ball here back to the Falcons with 6:32 left in the 3rd quarter.
Julian back to kick. Back deep for the Falcons, J.J. Parks.
Corbin and J.J. Parks back deep to receive. Julian into punt. Good snap, punt off, good kick, nice hang time, fair catch called for by Corbin. And he muffs it. He's able to pick it up. And we'll see what the officials call here. He's just going to be down. As he brought that ball in, a little too close to his body, put it on the ground, but was able to get back on it. Falcons will have the ball back at about their 20-yard line. 1st and 10. 6:23 left here in the 3rd quarter. And we've got a stoppage in time here for some reason. We don't know why. Looks like we're going to go back and so inadvertent whistle is the call. So they're going to replay the punt.
So now your chain game doesn't know where they're supposed to be. No. I forgot this time.
Still 6:23 on the clock. Kind of a weird game tonight as far as penalties and things like that go. So ball spotted. Back 4th and 9 at the 44. Julian will punt again. Back to Corbin and Parks, who set up deep again. Good snap. Another good punt. That one goes to Corbin as well. He'll fair catch this too. Right at the 20. Exact same.
Corbin with the fair catch.
We took 6 seconds off the clock and ended up with the exact same result.
And he waved the same hand.
Now the Falcon offense can come out. 1st and 10 from their own 20, leading 26-0 here in the 3rd quarter. So far a little different result than last year, as last year was a game a lot of Falcon fans remember for a long time, as the whole night just felt weird. And sure enough, the Falcons not able to pull it off, but tonight looks better. DeJean sits down in the middle of the zone in front of the corner and between the safety, but a little late throw by Kohler goes incomplete, out of bounds, almost intercepted to make it 2nd and 10 here for the Falcons, still at their own 20-yard line. Three receiver bunch way to the right of the formation. Now they'll come back towards the hash. One receiver to the left. Kohler in the backfield with Parks. Kohler straight drop back. Looks to his left. Now he'll run. Flag thrown. Kohler's across the line of scrimmage, about a 3-yard carry. And looks like we're going to have probably another offensive penalty as the Falcons sputter here to open this third quarter. 10-yard penalty. A replay second down. It'll be 2nd and 20 for the Falcons. Now back at their own 10-yard line.
Second down and 20 for the Falcons.
Kohler flushed into his end zone. And ball put up. DeJean goes up for it at about the 15. He's hit from behind. That stops the clock. 5:45. It'll be 3rd and 20 now. Dangerous as Kohler flushed all the way into his end zone. Avoids the sack. Gets the ball out. But the Falcons are in a spot here. 3rd and 20 from their own 10. Three receivers right, 2 to the left, empty backfield for Kohler. He'll drop straight back, look to his right, now to his left. Falcons get that little knife play going. Goes out to Parks, and he's able to make a little headway. Gain about 7, brings up 4th down. Be 4th down and 13 for the Falcons, and they'll have to punt as they really move nothing but backwards there.
Back to punt. Back to receive for the Raiders, Gullett and Schmidt.
DeJean back to punt. Gets a punt off. Nice hang time on that. See if the Falcons can get a bounce. Bounces back towards the line of scrimmage. To the 43-yard line of the Falcons. East Sac's going to have a short field as the offense comes back out. 4:53 left here in the third quarter. So not the drive the Falcons wanted to start with. They moved the ball initially and then had a penalty that really set them back. Now East Sac with a short field.
Julian on the carry. Cody Hansen, the first one to make contact in there.
Short gain there for East Sac. 2nd and 9. Hansen on the tackle. A little power formation here. First fullback of the game we've seen for either team. And they're going to hand the ball straight ahead, try to get the ball outside. And a little shifty run there, gets some headway, and does a nice job gaining about 3 or 4 yards. Now that'll make 3rd and 5 for East Sac as they have the ball at the Falcon 38-yard line. Falcons are going to have to stop the Raiders twice here as they're most likely in 4-down territory unless they go backwards. 3 receivers to the left, 1 far out to the right. Straight quarterback throw, tries to get the slant to the single receiver on the right side. And the ball's caught for a first down.
This kid over here is waving it off. Incomplete.
And first down for East Sac. At about the 30-yard line. Roll out to the left side for Julian. Julian looks to get it to his man. He's got a couple receivers out there just out of the grass. Falls incomplete. Stops the clock. 2nd and 10. 3:26 left here in the third quarter. Falcons lead 26-0 with the Raiders threatening from the Falcon 30-yard line. East Sac comes to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Some blockers in front here, and they're going to go ahead and try to run here. He'll gain about 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 7, 3rd and 8.
Hanson in on the tackle.
Falcons defense has been stingy tonight. A little leaky on the outside here and there, but for the most part, done pretty well. And up the middle, East Sac not able to get much going. John Cruz, Gavin Reamer, Spots, and Bodie Hanson shoring up the middle of that Falcon defense. It's going to be a rollout to the left by the Raiders. Long pass downfield. Incomplete as the safety made it over for good help on the cornerback. They had that receiver pretty bracketed. It's going to fall incomplete. 2:36 left here in the third quarter. It's going to bring up 4th and 9.
Brings up a 4th down for the Raiders.
So we'll see if this Falcon defense can rise to the occasion again. They've done a nice job tonight. Snap back to Julin. He looks right. Nothing there. Flushed out by the Falcons, and they get a sack in the backfield. Brady Watkins from his stand-up defensive end spot on the right side of the defense gets the blind side of the quarterback, takes him down for a big loss. The Falcons will take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Last drive for the Falcons, only drive of the second half, ended in a punt. As the offense kind of went nowhere here. This time they've got a little room behind them, a little cushion. Kohler's going to roll out to the right, looks for DeJean. DeJean working against the cornerback, and he is able to make the catch, covered initially, but then on a scramble by Kohler, able to shift around to the middle of the field. Kohler found him. Kohler, straight drop back. Spots in there to protect. Kohler looking downfield. Gets DeJean again. They're going to say complete all the way down to the 32. 17-yard completion as Jax DeJean looks to get some work done. Here from the receiving position. Was kind of quiet last year. Really finding his way here in this second game, and Kohler's looking for him actively. Now Kohler, straight drop back, throws into the double coverage. It falls incomplete. Threw it right into 2 Raiders. Corbin was the intended receiver, and a dangerous pass thrown. Falcons lucky to get away with that. And that ball fell incomplete. Corbin in motion. He's going to give to Spots. Spots follows blockers around the outside. Spots still on his feet, down to the 12-yard line. 18-yard gain for Cade Spots. Falcons in business, 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. 1:55 left here in the third quarter, as this drive looks much better than the last one for the Falcons. That gives us to Cade Spots, straight up the middle. He's going to get down inside the Vetter Machinery Case IH red zone. And the Falcons are going to go quick. And we don't quite know what's going on here. Give Spots about 10 yards on that carry. We're going to run the clock. A minute 44 here.
Snap is fumbled, recovered by the Falcons.
It's going to be second and goal now. Second and goal from the 4 for the Falcons after the fumbled snap. Kohler rolls out, tries to get the ball incomplete on the outside to the left side of the formation. It was going to Jack Gilbert, I believe. Now 3rd and 4 as the Falcons have trouble inside the Veteran Machinery Case IH red zone. Stacked receivers to the left and the right. The give is to Cade Spots. Straight ahead. He'll get across the goal line. Standing up into the end zone. 4-yard carry for Cade Spots.
Kohler back to kick the extra point.
And we're going to try another extra point here. It's a hold by Eugene, and that one's up by Kohler, kicked through the uprights, and everybody celebrates, makes the score 33-0, 1:18 left here in the third quarter. We'll take a short break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Looks aren't always the most important thing. It's what's on the inside that counts. At Pinnacle Performance, they make things look good, but wow, can they make what's on the inside count when it comes to your diesel. Farmers, when you need your truck to work as hard as you, call on the Diesel Performance Pros at Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. Oil changes to overhauls, bumper-to-bumper bodywork, from a simple part to a performance upgrade. Trust your diesel truck to Pinnacle Performance Truck and Body in Correctionville.
Life always has its bumps along the road. When you're in a bind, give Precision Towing in Ida Grove a call. Precision Towing offers swift, professional, reliable towing, hauling, and wrecker services. Anytime, anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. Trust the professionals at Precision Towing to get you back on track. And remember, 24/7, big or small, we tow it all. Precision Towing, Ida Grove.
So an unsportsmanlike conduct called on that point after the play. Point after's good. Makes it 33-0 Falcons. 1:18 left here in the third quarter, but that'll back the Falcons up on the kickoff all the way to their 25. So East Sac looks to get a little shorter field here. Cade Spots rumbles from 4 yards in. And the point after kick was good for the Falcons, which has been something they've been working on. A little pooch kick here to the outside. That's going to go out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. So with the penalty, we'll see where they spot this. Normally that would be the 35 if they kicked from the normal spot. And now the official will have to walk to the sideline and see what Coach Eric McCullough wants to do. Falcon defense takes the field, leading 33-0. Volleyball team in action this weekend in an 8-team tournament. Ball's going to be placed at the 50-yard line. First and 10, East Sac. As we get all that sorted out, it's going to be a give around the right side. Falcons have had trouble with that play a few times tonight. That time they stop it for a 1-yard loss as the defense continues to kind of get used to what this East Sac Raider offense wants to do, and they've seen these things a few times now. Not so much confusion out there. That's a loss of 1, going to make it 2nd and 11. We go under 1 minute here in the first quarter. Now 2nd and 12 for East Sac. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. Got a running back there with him. He'll go straight ahead. Gain of about 3. Middle of that Falcon defense stiffens up again. Short gain, going to make it 3rd and a long 9. Right at the 50-yard line again. East Sac going to let this quarter tick out here. Falcons leading 33-0. We're headed to our 4th quarter. We'll be back in just 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, we want your corn and you want the best price. We can both win. We strive to give you multiple marketing tools for your toolbox by offering a variety of contracting options, including basis, minimum price, HTAs, bonus premiums, and accumulators. You work hard for each bushel, and we work hard to give you every penny you deserve at Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation.
There may not be a word more fitting than complete when it comes to Reese Auto Parts and Service of Odebolt. Not only do they have all the necessary CarQuest parts for your vehicles, they service them too. Cars, SUVs, and trucks, including heavy duty, plus towing services. 46 years of experience with 4 generations of Reese family hard work and dedication to your ultimate satisfaction. Fair, friendly, family service at Reese Auto Parts and Service in Odebolt.
Back here to start our 4th quarter. Ball right at the 50-yard line. If you're on the chain gang, that's the best time for the teams to switch sides. You don't have to move around too much. 3rd and 10 for East Sac from the 50. Julian back to pass, being chased by some Falcons. That ball's going to be completed, I believe. Nope, incomplete. Clock's going to stop. And 4th and 10. So the clock stops there. First play of the 4th quarter. 4th and 10 for East Sac. They're going to go 3 receivers way out to the left of the formation, 1 to the right. And they're out. No, they're not. Those guys were just running off the field. We're in the punt formation from the 50. Julian gets a punt off. Falcons don't have anybody back. They're just going to let the ball roll all the way down to the 11-yard line. Ball will be touched there. 11:39 on the clock. Falcons are going to take over. 1st and 10 from their own 11. One receiver to the left, 1 to the right. Falcons in a power formation. It's going to be a quarterback draw the whole way. Kohler's going to go forward and gain about 5. Going to make it 2nd and 5 as the Falcons get this clock running here. Try to get this game over with, leading 33-0. Receivers left, 1 to the right. Parks in the backfield with Kohler. Now Kohler, quick pass out to Bodie Hansen with his first reception tonight. And some cramps down there. That goes for a first down. We'll take a short break while we work out these cramps out there on the field. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate. Have you visited swansonwithyou.com? Put in a quote request. Check out real estate listings. Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, with you through the ages. Downtown Odeboat, online at swansonwithyou.com.
And Bodie able to get off the field. A little cramp issue. Now 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Parks is in the backfield. Kohler comes out to his left, avoids the rush, able to put the ball in the air. It's should have been intercepted as he tried to float it up to Corbin. And safety came up to make a play on it, but he just dropped it. Falcons avoid disaster there. Makes it 2nd and 10 with a stop clock, 10:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Kohler drops back, puts up a bomb downfield. Gilbert's wide open. He's got it. He's racing down the sideline. He gets caught right at about the 1 yard line. It's a 70-yard bomb to Gilbert. His second catch. Second catch of the night. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Falcons from about the 2, maybe the 1. As Kohler drops back and Gilbert was streaking down the left sideline. Got about 5 yards in front of his defender. Kohler delivered a dot. And Gilbert raced all the way to the pylon, not quite able to get in. Falcons in business again. Big play Falcon offense. Something we've gotten used to for the past several years. Now it's going to be the give to Parks, and he'll walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Parks with a 2-yard touchdown. And we'll get a continuous clock here. And the Falcons will come out and try to kick another extra point.
Kohler to attempt the extra point.
Snap on the ground. DeJean rolls out. Looks to get in, and that's going to be no good. Intercepted in the end zone. Makes our score 39-0, 10:35 left here in the game. We got a flag down. We'll see what. Holding on the defense, Falcons are going to get another shot at this. Might have held the receiver that went out for a pass on the bad snap. Now Falcons line up to go for 2. Parks in the backfield, receivers right and left. They're going to run to Parks here. And he's quickly into the end zone on the give from Kohler. Makes it 41-0. And there's another flag. Sportsmanlike conduct on the Falcons. Been a few of those on both sides tonight. Coach is going to have to get a handle on that. That'll be enforced on the kickoff, I believe. 41-0. We'll take a short break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Better Equipment, your Case IH dealer in Ida Grove, they're more than just a dealership. They're your neighbors, your friends, and your fellow stewards of the land. Better Equipment has been serving western and central Iowa since 1975 with more than 200 dedicated employees committed to delivering excellence in sales, service, and your parts needs. They are here to help you grow. Better Equipment, your Case IH dealer in Ida Grove. Your success is their harvest.
So that unsportsmanlike called on East Sac County. Falcons are going to kick off from the East Sac County 45-yard line. Weird night tonight for some things like this. Falcons lead 41-0. Ball's going to go into the end zone for a touchback after all that. Chesney with that kickoff. And it'll be first and goal from the 20-yard line for the East Sac Raiders. 10:35 left here in the fourth quarter. First and 10. We're getting made fun of here in the press box. What they haven't told you is that Jim Michelson killed a bird on the golf course today. He teed off on number 5 and didn't hear it, didn't see it. By the time he got over there, he had killed a bird, ladies and gentlemen. It was his only birdie of the day, he said. So next time you drive by Spring Lake, bow your head a little bit. Or get out of the way if Jim's on the tee box. East Sac lines up 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Julian looks to that single receiver, finds him, nice slant, nice pattern, and nice ball delivered. Just falls incomplete. Receiver not able to bring it in. Now 3rd and 11. Clock will continue to run as the Falcons are up by more than 35, 9:37. Shotgun snap by the Raiders. Julian looks deep down the field. He's got a man. I can't believe they're not going to call offensive pass interference as his defender was pushed down. Missed call by the officials, and he's going to go all the way in for a touchdown. 81 yards in the air. I'm just telling you, folks, the defender took a left hand from the receiver and fell down when the ball was in the air. Offensive pass interference, but not caught, so doesn't matter. Makes our score 41-6. A little swinging gate here from East Sac. Try to confuse that Falcon defense. Looks like everybody's eligible, but they're not. So defense got to decipher this a little bit. Falcons have seen it before, so we'll see what happens. And they're able to diagnose it. Great job there by the Falcon defense on a tough call defensively when you're out there to figure out who to cover and who not to worry about. 9:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. 41-6. Falcons lead. We'll take a short break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
Back here at OABCIG High School, Spots able to take that one, get up to about 48-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcon offense. Falcon starters largely out there on the field still. 8:59 left here in our fourth quarter. We can run the ball and work some clock here. And now we've got another stoppage of time. We've had a lot of these tonight with this crew. East Sac takes a timeout here as maybe they look to get some defensive subs in the game. We'll take a break as well. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
My name's Tyson from Larry Beckman Motors. We've been here for over 50 years, 3 generations, here every day. We're a full-line Chrysler dealer, so Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and then we also are a full-line Ford dealer. We have a great service department. We service a big area, a full-line Chrysler tech and a full-line Ford tech, do a lot of oil changes and services, and we wash your car and vacuum it every oil change. We are a small-town dealer, and we treat people with respect. We want them to feel comfortable and try to treat people the way we would want to be treated.
Back in action here. Missed one play there for you. A little toss out to the right by Parks. He gains about 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6. And now we get our clock running. A little equipment timeout by the officials. 8:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Clock's running. Falcons have the ball. 2nd and 6 at the East Sac County 48-yard line. Snap to Kohler. He's going to give it to Parks. Parks up the middle. Shifty move. It's going to come close to a first down. We'll see where they spot it. He gains just about 6. It's going to be 3rd and about a foot.
3rd and short for the Falcons.
Under 8 minutes left here to go in the fourth quarter. Ball at the 42-yard line. Another give to Parks. Seamus gets out of the first tackle, spins around, and he'll get enough for the first down as well. Gain of about 2. Clock continues to run here for the Falcons. They're content to take their time. John Cruz off the field, maybe done for the night, as he's done a great job for the Falcons on both sides of the line. Parks again around the right side. Going to get a flag thrown and another flag thrown. Parks gains about 4, but we'll see what the penalties here. Holding on the Falcons, I believe. That'll put the Falcons back 10 yards, make it 1st and 20. The Falcons have done a better job here in the second half with penalties, but really both teams a lot of penalties tonight. Sometimes that's the kids out there, sometimes it's the crew. Just really being strict on what they're letting go or what they're not letting go. There's a pass intended for Spots, too hot through his hands. That'll stop the clock and make it 2nd and 20. Falcons still up by 35, so the clock continues to run. Falcons, 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Kohler rolls out to his left. Parks protects him. The wide open man out there is J.J. Parks. He's going to go all the way to the end zone, avoids 1 tackle. Shifty feet. The 49-yard line, 51-yard touchdown pass for J.J. Parks. No flags. So Parks takes it, had the first down pretty quick and had a couple of defenders by him, but a couple shifty moves, and he gets down the sidelines. Gonna try to kick another one of these. Falcons have struggled, but credit to them for trying to get everything right. Everything looks good there. Good snap, good kick. Ball over the crossbar. Nice job by the snapper and the holder and the kicker. Makes it 48-6. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes offers many different services. At their funeral homes, they explain the many different options in personalizing your service, then allowing you to make your own decisions. Their training and experience have prepared them to guide you through a very difficult time. They are committed to providing meaningful ceremonies to help you honor and remember the one that you have lost with a personalized service or for pre-planning your own funeral. Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes is a proud supporter of OABCIG.
Back here as the play clock ticks away. I think the Falcons are going to take a timeout here. Get a little different kick coverage team out here. The opportunity to play some substitutions. We'll take a short timeout as well. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Back in time at the pharmacy, where every drink is served with a straw and a smile. Relive the good old days at this classic coffee house and soda fountain in Ida Grove. Whether you're in the mood for a delicious coffee or a refreshing drink, we've got you covered. Step up to the soda fountain and choose from a variety of flavors to create the perfect old-fashioned soda that will send you back to your childhood. Our classic atmosphere featuring antique signage makes the pharmacy the perfect place to spend time with your friends and family. So step back in time at the pharmacy in Ida Grove, where great memories are made.
Falcons out here after taking the timeout. ready to kick this ball off. East Sac now breaks the huddle, ready to receive. Falcons are going to kick off from their 40, leading 48-6 with 6:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Falcons have scored touchdowns on 7 of 10 possessions tonight. So for all the stops and starts and maybe things coaches weren't happy about, all in all, it's been a nice offensive performance and another stellar defensive performance, aside from the 81-yard touchdown by the Falcon defense. There's a nice run up the middle, nice return by the Raiders up to about the 38-yard line, where the Raiders are going to take over 1st and 10. Falcons some gaudy numbers on the ground and through the air again tonight. Clock ticks under 6 minutes. Falcon defense out there with some substitutions in the game. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left for East Sac. As they'll look to get it out, swing it out to the left side, and the catch made by the receiver. He'll barrel ahead for about 14. Be good enough for a first down, and no flags, believe it or not. As East Sac Raiders get onto the Falcon side of the field, they'll have the ball at the Falcon 48. Same formation. Back to pass. Falcons flush him out. Puts the ball over the middle. Dangerous. It's not going to be caught. Good defensive play by the Falcons. And they're going to call pass interference here. I'm not sure about that. But another flag and another stoppage of our clock here. As that ball just floated over the middle in the air forever. Should be a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. It'll be 1st and 10, East Sac at the Falcon 33-yard line. Three receivers to the right. Looks to the left on the slant. Tipped away by the Falcon defense. Falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 33. 4:30 left here in the fourth quarter. East Sac tries to put some more points on the board. Take some positive vibes home after a real dominating performance here by the Falcons. Both teams, plenty of substitutions here these last couple drives. Three receivers to the right, one to the left, shotgun formation, man in motion. Quarterback drops back, looks to pass way downfield. He's got his man, he's going to roll across the goal line and into the end zone. The Falcons had 2 defenders down there to cover, but threaded the needle, and the receiver made a nice catch, gets across the goal line, makes it 48-12. And the point after try is good for East Sac County. Make it 48-14. We'll take a short break. Falcons lead, 3:51 left here in the game. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
Back here at OABCIG, Ida Grove. Here, the home of the Falcons. Falcons lead 48-14 as East Sac had a couple nice drives here. Big plays in the fourth quarter, 2 big pass plays, one for 81 yards, the other one about 40 or so. But scoring plays nonetheless. That makes our score 48-14, 3:51 left here.
Kate Snyder back and kick for the Raiders.
That's going to be caught by an up man. It's going to take it up the field all the way to the 41-yard line. Nice job by Caden Spetman. At times you see that short receivers just kind of knock it down and fall on it, but not Caden. He says, I'm going to take it as far as I can. He does a good job. Falcons start with the ball at the 41, 3:43 left here in the game. Heavy dose of run plays, or possession plays anyway, short passes maybe, as the Falcons look to get this clock rolling and stay rolling. Each team with 2 timeouts left. Hopefully neither one of them uses them. There's a handoff up the middle. Good for a gain of about 3. Dalton Mefford with the carry there.
Short gain. Brings up second down.
Second and 7 for the Falcons. Clock ticks under 3:20. Isaac Hofling now into the game at quarterback for the Falcons. I'll let this play clock drop down a little bit. Man in motion. Hopefully takes the snap. Gets it out complete on the right side. Little swing pass.
Pass complete to Spetman.
Spetman with a gain of about 2. Bring up third down and 7. Third down on a long 6 maybe. Clock continues to run. Bryson Kohler with a big night through the air. DeJean and J.J. Parks did some damage, as well as Jack Gilbert on the big 70-yard reception. Here's Isaac Hofling for a rush. Now to bring up fourth down for the Falcons, 4th and 6. On the ground tonight, Andrew Parks with 12 carries. Cade Spots with 10 carries. Falcons put up good rushing numbers tonight. After the game, we'll go through the stats as best we can, trying to keep track of how many carries and catches and yards tonight. So we'll bring that to you after a couple commercials when the game's over. And we'll go through the scoring breakdown as the game went on. There's a nice throw by Hofling. Delivered to Spetman for about 10. And that keeps the Falcons in business with a first down and 1 minute left to go in this ball game. The Falcons can run out the clock here after that first down. A shotgun victory formation, something you don't see every day. We'll go under a minute, 40 seconds left here. Falcons will have to snap it one more time. We'll take about a 1 or 2 minute break. Be back with some stats for you. Falcons are going to win this ball game 48-14. East Sac County puts a couple touchdowns on the board late in the second half here. kudos to this reserve group to come out and get a first down so the Falcons can run this clock out. And that's your final. Falcons move to 2-0. Falcons win 48-14. Back in 2 minutes with a little game summary. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Horn Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site, allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
Ida Bowl, fun and fantastic food in one location. Some of the reviews you'll find, the food is always great and comes in generous portions. The service is awesome. They are so accommodating, a great place for a family celebration. Check out their Facebook page and you'll see what I'm talking about. Featuring daily lunch specials, superb supper options, and stick around for the bowling. It'll be a strike every time when you roll into Ida Bowl in Ida Grove.
Falcons win here tonight 48-14. Take it to East Sac County Raiders. Different story from last year. There's a lot of stops and starts in this game as there was last year as well, but Falcons don't turn the ball over and really get the offense rolling as the game progressed. Falcons score on 7 of 11 drives, score touchdowns, and really put a hurt into East Sac County. Just not able to keep up with the Falcons' potent offense as well as the Falcon defense, especially in the middle. Just really never gave up anything. And on the outside, the Falcons got a little leaky early in the game, but as soon as they'd seen those plays a few times, it was kind of over for East Sac County running to the outside as well. In the first quarter, nobody scored. 0-0 was our score after the first quarter. In the second quarter, Falcons took the ball late in the first quarter, able to drive into the second quarter, a long drive. J.J. Park scores a TD there. Next time the Falcons have the ball in the third quarter, at the 8:54 mark, a touchdown scored as well. Sorry about that. We've got a lost and found situation up here in the press box. Moving on. Falcons led 20-0 at halftime. In the third quarter, Falcons get things going again. Another touchdown at the 8:54 mark. And another one at 1:12 left in the third quarter. Cade Spots gets that one. Point after try was good. In the fourth quarter, with 10:35 left in the game, Park scores a touchdown and converts the two-point conversion after a penalty on East Sac County. Then East Sac County goes 81 yards from their own 19-yard line. Big pass downfield. Debatable whether the offensive receiver maybe pushed down his defender, but nevertheless, 81-yard touchdown And that got East Sac County on the board. Falcons answer right back, though, with 6:14 left in the fourth quarter. They score a long touchdown. Point after kick was good. East Sac County back on the board late in the game. 3:51 left in the game. They score a touchdown and convert the extra point. Falcons take over, able to run out the clock from 3:43. The backups come in, able to keep the ball moving, get a touchdown or get a first down, and the clock was able to hit zeros. Individual stats for the Falcons tonight. Big night on the ground for Cade Spots, 10 carries, 91 yards. Andrew Parks, 12 carries, 60 yards. Bryson Kohler had 1 carry for 1 yard, and Isaac Hofling 1 carry for 1 yard. But that wasn't all. Falcons did some damage through the air as well. These are all passes except for one from Bryson Kohler. DeJean with 6 catches for 94 yards. J.J. Parks, great night for him. 6 catches, 111 yards. Corbin had 2 catches for 12 yards. Jack Gilbert, 2 catches for 88 yards as Gilbert took one 70 yards down the left sideline, headed towards the victory bell there in the third quarter. Bodie Hansen, 1 catch for 10 yards. Derek Mefford, 1 catch for 3 yards. And Caden Spetman in the fourth quarter comes in and does a nice job. 2 catches for 12 yards. That gives us our 48-14 score. Falcons move on, advance to 2-0, and they'll host West Lyon, by all accounts, maybe one of the best teams in the state in non-district action, here in Ida Grove a week from tonight at 7 o'clock before they move on to district action. For East Sac County Raiders, they fall to 0-2. They'll finish out their non-district schedule hosting Missouri Valley next week at 7 o'clock. I want to thank everybody for listening. Great night for the Falcons. Falcons win big, 48-14, advance to 2-0 on the season, hosting West Lyon here at home next week, and we'll see you then. Thank you for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.